welcome guys to the Sacred Treasure Podcast, episode 85. We are here with Beats and Davo, and we're going to be talking Grand Cross this week, and also, I guess, 7 Deadly Sins in general. Beats, take it away. Question of the day. What do we got today?
All right, guys. Obviously, there's certain spooky season coming up.
Yes, sir.
So who do we think the new character is going to be, and why do we all think it's Estarossa?
Why do we all think it's Estarossa?
We'll probably talk about it, but let's just say, who did you want to see? And there should be a new character get an outfit, which they're more likely to put the new characters. So I'm gonna say Percival. I feel like Percival's gonna get the Halloween outfit.
Yeah,
like whole what they tried to do.
Yeah, so like as Beats said, there was a leak for Estarossa. Now, I don't know how credible that leak is. I'm gonna be honest. It's Regents, and like he hasn't really been like. I mean, he had like the beta app stuff, but it was never really like implemented into the game, so it was always questionable. And the way he like worded his tweet as well was like, oh, it could be part 2 for Fort Koa. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, it sounded like he didn't know personally, but trusted the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
I don't know how to take that, but
I do think he's right though, because I think there was some leaks in the Discord going around somewhere where like it actually had like the files. You could see it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it definitely probably is true.
That's fair.
Which, to be fair, it's a good pick.
Yeah, it's all right for sure.
I was expecting Halloween Barn. we were saying throughout the early this year, but Estarossa probably the better pick they could have done. Yeah, he's like outdated now. Halloween themed as well, depending on how you go about it.
Yeah,
like I think that because I was thinking we were gonna get Estarossa, Mael, the 4 command one.
Yeah.
So, second best choice is Estarossa.
Yeah. Yeah, so I assume that's just gonna be a variant of the blue one, right? It's just gonna be a Halloween version.
How they've been doing it, which is why we thought it was gonna be Barn, was because they've been doing dupes of seasonal of like festivals.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Yes, that's the new thing they're doing now.
Makes sense. And yeah, I honestly don't mind that too much because at least those characters are guaranteed to be like somewhat good just because they have good stats inherently, for the most part. So yeah. I guess if it wasn't Estarossa, what would we have wanted for part 2? Probably just another Fort Koa character, right?
Oh, bro, yeah, because we were talking about that. Because now we know it's Estarossa. That means there's no part 2. Then the next banner, more likely to be a collaboration or festival, whatever they decide to do.
Yep.
So it means we have to wait another a month and a half for another Fortnite character.
Yeah.
Like, could they have not dropped for the first time just 2 characters in this new update,
right,
or something? But that felt bad. I'm not gonna lie. But it makes sense. It's a Halloween update. It is what it is.
It is, yeah. And I guess they had to kind of slot it in since if end of month is going to be their collab slot or like festival slot, whatever, then they're going to have to they're going to have their release then. So they have to slot the Halloween unit as like part 2 to this celebration, I guess. So, yeah.
I guess Estarossa does fit the spooky theme, no?
Yeah, he definitely does.
It's probably the better pick, yeah.
He does fit, for sure. So yeah, that's definitely
They figured they can't do Merlin anymore because we have like max amount of Merlins.
Yes, sir.
In the game.
And they could not do it. No, definitely not. They could not do it how they could, but they knew not to. They definitely knew not to. Yeah. So what we thinking? Like, oh wait, okay. You know what? Let's actually hop into the topics because that was question of the day. But
yeah,
let's hop into the topics. Let's talk Percival first and how we feel about him after we've kind of used him and we've seen what he's all about. What are we saying about him? Because I've heard a lot of pushback from people, but I want to know how you guys feel about it first before I say how I feel about
him. I'll say this. I'll say something negative, but short and grainy of it. Yeah. I love him, but I feel like he is a YouTuber's unit.
Ooh, okay. Fair.
Just because it's like, oh, I 6'6" him. I can bring any past relevant human on the team, and they can be somewhat viable. That's how good he is. But to the average player, I don't think he's gonna get much play, or they're gonna feel how good he is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
that's fair. What about you, Beats?
So I had a good way of putting it. He's like an answer to a solution for right now. Like you can tell with more humans coming, new collaboration, new characters, whoever they decide to do, of course, right? It's like he might have the longevity a little bit, but like he's clearly just made to counter, or like so you can use humans against Emir. That's it. It's literally
Yeah.
just answer him. But he's fun. Animations, obviously, I'm a little bit biased. He's one of my favorite characters. But yeah, he works. A little annoying that I mean, probably a good thing though. But the revive only works when he's in that form, like his
Yeah.
little what do you call it in global? They call it something weird, like Fury Will or something. I don't know what it
It's like
was.
firm volition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fun volition. But like, yeah, it probably a little annoying. It doesn't work outside of that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good character.
He is
I
definitely good.
I will say, like, using them in PvP, I've
Okay.
one thing I want that I miss greatly is I feel like the team is just missing like a drain because like the enemy gets the ultimate. What can I do against it? It was just funny because old Percival he had a drain, so it's like now it's like I'm missing that. But all in all, I like his heals he provides with his skills and his passive. The defense, the HP buff is actually stupid. His revive, oh my god, this glaze. This is no limit to the glaze.
No limit to the glaze.
I can go on and on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so supposedly, I'm not repeating the chat said, if he's 6'6", revive has no restriction though. So
No restriction.
You wouldn't need the buff that Percival gets to get it. You just have it, pretty much.
Oh, just do it?
Yeah, just if you die you get revived, so that's strong too, but
what? I swear it happened at 2-6.
No, like you get it at 2 to 6, but it's only when you have that little effect.
I swear I've died like turn 2 or something and I revived.
Oh really? I don't know. I mean,
you can get the buff turn 2, right?
You can. If you like double turn 1, then you can get it. You have it turn 2. It's just when you it's just when you
I
double
probably
skill.
wasn't paying attention to the specifics.
Yeah.
I would say this rises a lot of damage, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that AoE skill. And in an ultimate as well is like, bro, I was using cause I haven't got to use the ultimate just yet on global, but like on geared, I don't know how different it is in geared, but like 2-6 and I didn't even have the buff on and it did like 1 million damage.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I can't remember what it did. But like actually did surprisingly well.
I agree. Bro, I did a blockaded AoE ult. Bro did 1.4 million.
Vlog affected is crazy.
Yeah.
Vlog affected is stupid.
Yeah, man. He's strong for sure. Yeah, so I think like I'll just say this. I think like what you mentioned, Devo, too, where like the general player doesn't really feel like he's good. I feel like the main thing with that right now is because if you face a demon team and they have infect, then you're kind of losing out on the whole like heal effect, and like if you're not a will, you don't really get to like tank as well as you would, you know, or I mean, if you're a free to play, you wouldn't be able to tank
demon
as
team
well.
with infect.
Yeah, like if they're running like, I don't know, like I know like people have said like DK is like like people have been saying DKs are bad.
Counters Demon King, buddy. I got that video dropping right now.
Let's go. So yeah, no, but yeah, they've been saying like run just like infect or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like if you don't face an infect team and you go first with humans, like the only way you really lose is to a high dupe Gelda in the later half of the match. Because I feel like if Gelda lives, then like she still has that chance of like pulling the match back. But other than that, I think that's about it. You're usually winning, for the most part. That's kind of how I feel about Percival right now. So I think he's like meta for sure. I don't know if to say humans is the best team though. I guess like at the highest tier, it definitely is, because like you could easily deal with demons at that point. But for like the general player, they're probably still gonna feel like demons is still the best, just generally. But yeah.
This might be a hot take, but I think Percival is doing what Demiurge is doing for humans.
Really? That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think so.
Okay.
Like, not specific, not like translating it like completely, but like his like presence and what he's doing is like on the same tier is what Demiurge is doing. Let me just say that
Okay.
they're not doing the exact same thing, but like
Yeah.
I value what they're both doing, like in the same tier.
At the
Essentially,
same
if they were on
amount.
a
Yeah.
tier list,
Okay.
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. And again too, I think Beast mentioned it. Like he's probably made for future releases of characters too, since he's working with fairies as well, and like all of that. We'll see. I assume he'll be good alongside those characters too in the future. So we'll just have to see exactly how the meta pans out. But yeah, or until we get another Percival that power creeps this one. So we'll see. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty much like. Yeah, I feel like we all kind of agree though. I feel like he's definitely meta, just like the general player kind of like doesn't really feel that.
Mhm.
I don't know, cause like
Boy, should you summon though? That's the big one.
ooh
That's a killer right there.
Because
That is
honestly,
massive.
I think I said because I always
Yeah.
say this. Even the last 2 years, September's always a skip, no matter what
Yeah.
it is. Because you're going
Right?
towards the end of the year. Because
yeah,
last
Yeah.
year was what hell, then it was Infinity
Merlin,
Merlin.
yeah,
The more likely, and granted, they weren't always, but I think I don't maybe it was last year, but I think more so the Percival, more likely going to be in the end of your banner for New Year's.
yeah,
So if anything, just that's more reason to skip a little bit. But you have a collaboration if one does come this time, and it's 2 back-to-back festivals. And at least for New Year's, you always introduce something new. Whether that be like you are Holy Wars
yeah.
special pug melee like animations, like border effects, whatever they decide to do, but something always big and something meta change always comes towards the end of the year. You're better off just saying for that.
That's true.
True. Yeah.
That's
So no, you
definitely
shouldn't summon.
yeah. That's probably it right there. Yeah, like I think the only reason you do summon is if you're a human main and you just haven't changed teams and you've been struggling in PvP. Then go for Percival.
Mm,
Other than that, like it's hard to recommend him. Unless
And
you're
yeah,
like, prepping for future for Koa. Sorry, Beats, you can go.
no, I said the leaks came out quick as well. So like
Yeah.
if you actually were deeming with them as Gelder, hey, Estarossa is coming. So
Yeah,
just
exactly too.
very better
Yeah.
to say for that as well.
Yep. That's a good point. So
Oh, I guess side note, but I'm pretty sure I saw
mhm.
Cusack Demon One's getting a relic too.
Oh yeah.
who?
Okay. I did not see that.
Demon Cusack. You didn't see
Demon
it?
Kusak.
Demon
Yeah.
Cusack is
He's getting a
what
relic.
they didn't specify. Just he's just getting a relic.
Yeah, he probably the next character getting a relic.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
With a
Oh, he has good
Estarossa
CC.
backline as well, like he could be cooking.
Yeah, demons are gonna be
Wait.
like
Yeah.
up again, Like Kusak backline was already strong with a relic, and if it's any type of other backline supportive effect, he's gonna be really good. So
I hope it sucks. Like no, because I'm sick of demons, bro. Like,
yeah, I feel it. I feel you.
let me. I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I just never mind. Let me not say nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. I guess yeah. We segue and talk about the leaked Estarossa that was on the list of things to talk about. Yeah. So Regions, he does believe that this person is credible, and it was just some like random guy on Twitter. I've never even seen this guy before, but he was like he got Camilla right, and then now he predicts that Assault Estarossa is coming. And then, like Beats mentioned, there supposedly was like text files for it. So yeah, I mean at this point it seems pretty like that's gonna be Assault Estarossa pretty much. So what do we want the character to do? I guess is the question. And yeah, do you think demons are back to number one based on just base Estarossa, like how he feels? What are we saying?
He should still apply like darkness to some capacity.
That
Right?
yeah, I would
I
hope
was
so. But
looking into it. I mean, the thing is, we saw last time with the other Merlin, they made her so similar towards the last her last self.
mhm.
It's possible he could do that, but in terms of like relic and ultimate, which is the only thing two gonna be the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Is all he has to do is apply debuffs.
that's true.
So like it has nothing to do with darkness. So like they could, if they want to, avoid it or buff it up. But yeah, they could literally just do anything you want with this character. I don't think it's as restricted as Merlin because Merlin's
Yeah,
actual ultimate had to have the
Yeah,
elements
the
to work.
yeah,
elements,
literally,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so they can do what they
Okay.
want with Estarossa.
Okay. Yeah, it's just who's like the most replaceable on demons right now. What do you guys think? Do you think it's DK Melly? just because of the whole like
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
well,
that's hard to say.
yeah, right, because you got Demiurge,
Cause he,
Gelda, Melly, and then
yeah,
Nanashi
cause
back.
cause Melly's such a good CC stick, bro. It's like,
Yep.
mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a tough
Probably
To be
Gelda.
fair,
situation. Gelda, yeah.
will this be a counter towards Percival? Because the relic, not the relic, sorry, the commandment. If he's actually meta on, you actually want to use him.
Um, I don't know, because
Because they
it's
have that.
like it's
Well,
when you use a skill with the character. So like, if Percival wouldn't have his own buff, let's say, but like the rest of your team would if you double attack with Percival, right? Because
Yeah,
Estarossa is
like,
when
yeah,
you
you
use a
lose.
skill, you lose it. So
Hmm.
the other teammates would still have it depending on the matchup. But like if he has infect, then he would still just outright counter it too. But yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
imagine if he comes out AoE infect.
AoE infect is gonna be crazy if
Yeah.
he has
that's
that.
crazy.
They have
That's
to,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
They just want to like kill this Percival instantly, you know, if they were to do that. Yeah.
What can he do? That's the question. That's a good question.
That yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What do demons really need right now? Honestly, they don't need anything. They got it all really. They got like turn one like killing. They could do triple AoE kill turn one. Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point they don't have like well, right now on the main team they don't really have like an infect. So yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea to give this Estarossa. Um, but yeah, I don't know if they would do darkness again. I feel like that's so strong. Darkness is really good. Like gaining basic stats per each thing. Like maybe they do it differently with darkness. Maybe they have it be darkness, but he doesn't gain basic stats. Like maybe I don't know. He gains like a different type of stat for the team. Maybe not basic stats. Maybe like defense related or something. So they're tankier. I don't know. Something along those lines.
Defense
Yeah.
to a team that has like infinite damage reduction? No.
Okay, don't do that then.
What?
I'm just saying something other than basic stats, bro. Because basic stats is like absurd. They give him like everything: damage, tanking. You know.
Maybe if he just gave HP, boom, Gelda like is even more of a god.
That's true. That's true.
So he's probably giving like substats, if anything.
Yeah.
Maybe like Pierce. Oh, it's like attack related. I don't know. That's crazy too. What anything is good once you think about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, like how they'll go about it. Hopefully.
He'll probably give them damage. Nah, but
Boys, hear me out. He's got permanent darkness, and he changes the weather.
Okay, Regents.
he could get a dissolve or a drain or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I don't think,
They
they
could.
don't have that. They got to
Or they make
rely
him
on
an EDE
Nanashi for that.
character.
Oh,
No,
what if they
my
do that?
God.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, just
The Ratatosk unit.
Demon mains would be they would be mad. They would be like, oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Damage dealt would be best for Gelda. I'm not a piece saying. I don't know. I mean, Demon's already really strong. It's tough, man. And then they give him another
maybe
unit
damage
too.
though.
It is tough. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that either, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, because the old Estarossa is 5% basic stats per darkness, guys. That's too good. You do an AoE and you get it. You get 15 every AoE. That's crazy. So yeah, they would have to do something different, I think. But yeah.
Maybe you'll just apply it. Who knows?
Maybe.
Like
just start a turn, just like darkness on
just
everyone.
apply one to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean,
That
it's
could be.
possible.
It is. It is. And
Dude,
like,
I think that's what people thought his relic was going to be.
oh, where he just auto applies it.
You just apply, I think, like just one darkness every single time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
You
though.
know how stupid
That
darkness is, bro.
That's just literally giving
No.
yourself free basic stats every turn.
No, wait. I think I'm confused. I think that's actually what the darkness weather did.
Darkness what?
The like the daytime cycle. If like it was, I can't remember. It was leaks. It's obviously not what's happening, right?
Yeah,
it was
it was
the
like
darkness
a beta
weather
stuff.
effect would have an
Mhm.
effect where it literally applies darkness every single time.
Ah, I think I
That's
remember that
crazy.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was to do with Chandler.
Mm.
Right, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had like a bunch
That's,
of those
I'm
like.
pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah. That would have been insane actually though. If a character had like a starting weather effect in it, just like every turn darkness on the enemy, crazy. Yeah.
He could like. He could be a tank.
Like a taunt unit, like auto taunt,
Yeah,
like
like
an
an auto taunt.
Albedo,
Yeah,
or like
yeah, he could be.
okay, maybe. I mean, the only thing that sucks about that though is the blue Esta was not a tank at all. Bro's stats are not tanking. You would need like
I mean,
start a
they could
turn
just
like
easily leave that. They could just
yeah,
give him like
yeah. They just have to give him
hella
like
damage.
yeah.
Albedo got like what? Like how much defense she got turn 1 or something like
No,
that?
she gets
Something
like
stupid.
50% damage reduction turn 1 or something like that. Something absurd. She gets like a crazy amount.
He can get that, bro. With all Demiurge giving out, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, for sure, easily.
That is fair. That is fair.
Just just like decrease damage taken by like 60%. Like Somnog does, like turn 1.
Yeah, yeah.
That's throws up. Boom. There you go.
Boom. Yeah, yeah.
There it is.
That's fair. And then you can't touch their Gelda, you can't touch their Demiurge or Melee, whoever else you're running. Like, yeah, it would be pretty insane.
And then he has a AoE defense down skill.
Okay.
AoE. Yep. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
If not, who does Celeste? Do they have like a HP lower AoE? Or is that just like a relegated to a single target
HP
skill?
lower.
No.
I don't think
Because
an
Merlin has
AoE.
a
I think they
Merlin,
have. I think they have single target though. Yeah, I think they have single
yeah,
target.
it's only single target, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine. Wait, no, that's Hauser. Hauser's.
They would have to make it apply also before the like attack lands too, because it'd have to be like Aaron's like defense related lower. You know what I mean? Like when he does that. Because I know Jericho has that HP lower, but like you have to hit the enemy and then it applies it. So you don't like do the extra damage like before it hits.
Yeah, it's single target. Because even like the SR Hauser is single target. Okay.
Yeah.
I could dream, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, is that like pretty much everything in terms of ideas we got for Esta? Do you guys want to move on? Or?
Yeah, I'm trying to think based on like his animations of like what he does in story mode, because then you can kind of get like a gist of like what he's gonna do in game.
Yeah.
But like, I think he didn't do much, in that form. Like, I think he just transforms. He does the tornado, slaps the Dian, and I think that's it. Like his big wolf one. I wouldn't mind if they like, because I'm trying to like think, can he have an AoE skill? And the only thing I can think of is like a dog, like that. His dog, his little wolf.
Yeah.
Incorporate that for like an AoE skill, and it has effect. Like it just,
yeah.
all the darkness, the black stuff is just screaming effect a little bit. So I don't know.
And like they'll make it like Halloween themed too. So I assume most of the skills are like.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah, they'll be like unique.
No, you say that, but like, did Halloween or not? What did she want Halloween? What was that seasonal Diane? Does she have any like seasonal?
What, Valentine's Diane? Does she have like Valentine's stuff?
Valentine's Diane. Because I know like the shield isn't Valentine's. That's straight up a move she used against Estarossa.
Yeah. I think it's her single target, if I'm not mistaken. I think she has like a little like a
candy thing.
Yeah, like a little like
chocolate box,
and she like throws it at you. I guess I don't know.
So maybe one of them will be.
Maybe yeah. We will see next week, as that should be the unit next week. Yes, moving on. We have something that is I don't know if you guys have seen anything about this, but supposedly, and this is from Carrie. So if you guys know Carrie from the, I forget exactly what community he's in. I think it's the Spanish Grand Cross community, but yeah. So supposedly, Blue LR King was shadow nerfed. Supposedly.
Well, I just saw that literally now.
You guys just saw that. So, and I had like a few people in my chat like tell me like, amazing, have you tested like King since the update? And I was like, nah, I haven't tested. And, like supposedly he doesn't one bang a Gilda anymore, and that's why they're saying that. But I don't know if that's just like the new teams people are running for demons, and it just like I don't know, man. I don't know, but supposedly he has been nerfed. I have to pull up here. Let me pull up his pulse here. Let me screenshot actually. Let's do that. Where is how can I do this? Oh yeah, here we go. All right, let me screenshot real quick, and then I'll show you guys the little like post he made on the forum. But this is serious, y'all. This is serious. All right, and then let me add the window. Is it this? No, it's Discord. Let me just do this.
Yeah, I've kind of just breathed through the video a little bit. So you know it's damage.
Supposedly, yeah, they nerfed the damage on King. I don't like, because I haven't tested it myself to know for sure. But yeah, no, supposedly it is just like it is
To be
just a
fair, I've
damage
seen
nerf,
the
yeah.
clip. It's like 100k difference. It actually is like a big
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, like supposedly it is a huge difference. Here, can I like zoom out a little bit? There we go. Alright, I got it on the screen for the people. So yeah, Carrie posted here, said King LR Shadow nerf. Dear Netmobile team, I would like to express my concern regarding a recent unannounced change to King LR, which has significantly affected his performance in game. Since the latest update, I've noticed considerable decrease in King's damage output ranging from 150 to 200k, which drastically impacts his combat effectiveness. A clear example is that King was previously able to defeat Gelda in the first turn, making him a valuable and competitive character. However, now he barely manages to take out half her health, severely reducing his usability. Yeah, and then these types of adjustments, especially when not officially communicated, cause frustration among players who have invested time and resources in developing this character. It is crucial to maintain transparency with the community regarding changes that impact characters to avoid the impression of a shadow nerf and to allow us to make informed decisions about our strategies and resource allocation within the game. And then he says, I kindly request an official clarification regarding this change, and if it was an unintentional or mistake, that it be corrected as soon as possible to restore balance in the game. And then he has the images here. So I honestly wait. So this is before. This is pre-nerf.
That's before. That's
84k a hit, and now it's
Yeah.
50k a hit. That is a major difference actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's hard for us to tell because like I mean we could test now, yeah, but like we would have to like I mean it would have to be like a feel type thing, right? Like if Davo tested it real quick and like saw the damage and it just felt worse for in his opinion, like yeah, I mean that would be like the only way to really test I think right now. Yeah, so that's pretty much the post he made. It got like 500 views. I saw on Twitter he had like a little post about it too. But yeah, people were kind of mad about it. I mean, King was hype on his release. I think just because he could do that. You know, I think like the one shot capability turn one was nice. It was like a good gimmick. But yeah, no. Davo's gonna do the live test right here, and we'll see. But yeah, here maybe I'll pull up his Twitter post here. Let me turn off the thing on the screen so I don't pull up. Where is it? All right. Let's see. Alright, yeah, so I have to like translate some of his stuff, but Shadow Buff coming to LR King tomorrow, you'll see. Yeah, so he sent a feedback thing to Netmarble too, and they said, thank you for contacting Netmarble customer support. We understand your concern regarding the Grizzly Sin of Sloth, King, the Fairy King stats. Please note that there has been no changes with the hero's stats. Should there be any adjustment of any heroes, we will share it through our official forums. Damn. So they left him on the default response pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. That if that's true, then I hope it's a mistake on their part because that just looks really bad on them. Like they had King be good that first week, so people had a good impression of the newest LR. Because you know, as of late, LRs haven't really been the most like you know like crazy things that they used to be. You know, so I guess like if they did do that shadow nerf, it was just to like you know have that first week of people like oh damn King's broken, he one bangs Gelda, this and that, and then now it's like they could shadow nerf from after the fact, and then you didn't notice. But yeah, let's see it. Davo got the rank 2 off the rip. If that doesn't one bang, we'll see.
Bro.
Wow. That's felt. That is felt. That is felt. That is felt. That is actually felt. That's live right there too.
I'm
Yeah.
actually wondering like a global thing.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's on JP too. Then I guess no one on JP really noticed
right?
That's
That's
100% noticeable. That would have killed him for sure. Like
yeah, because I remember watching Sora.
yeah, that's
got really low CC as well.
Oh my god!
Damn, so it's true, guys. It is true.
It's true.
It is true. The live test shows it. But yeah, man. That is pretty insane though. So I honestly, what I hope they do is, you know, obviously fix it because I don't know why they're nerfing a character that already was, you know, stronger in the game already from the jump, and then they nerfed him. It's kind of like a Greedamore situation in a sense, not the exact same thing. but like where the character was good and they were like, oh, we don't like him being that good, so let's like you know lower it a bit. I don't know. That is a little crazy though.
Did it get nerfed, or did just people become smart using crit defense rules? I don't think everybody doing that.
I don't think people like collectively all switch to crit defense rolls. You know, I don't think that's
no, that's unlikely.
That is so unlikely.
Let me see it again.
They got another Demiurge.
If they did do something,
oh yeah, you're gonna fight nothing. Oh, level 3. So let's see if it one bangs.
If they did do something, they're not even gonna admit it.
They're not gonna admit it.
Yeah, because it's probably better just to fix it and not even do anything. Especially like amazing, you probably get into it. The stuff that happened to you recently with the
yes,
banner.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's just better to like not even just ignore it.
Okay, that kills, but that 500. That was a level 3 597k though. It used to do like 800, no, a million. Like,
oh god, I swear.
No, that's true. No, that's true. Yeah, okay, to be fair, the guy was running Chandler backline though, but I still remember doing it against Chandler backs though. Like even Chandler backlines. That is crazy, man.
No.
I can't believe they do my boy King dirty. But yeah, no.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. So yeah, supposedly Shadow nerfed. I mean, from watching demo screen, I think it's true at this point. I haven't gotten to test myself personally, but I can see the damage, and that is not what it used to be. So yeah, hopefully they're probably, yeah, I mean, what they're gonna do is they give this response to carry, and then next week they're gonna fix it back to what it was. That's probably what they're gonna do, and they're not gonna make no response. They're not gonna do no posts about it. It's just next week they're gonna be like, oh, King's back to normal. He's one banging Geldas again. You know, it's just gonna be like that. I feel like, but we'll see. We'll have to see, man.
This is wild, yo.
It is wild. It is wild, right?
It's blasphemous.
It is, man. It is
blasphemous.
So yeah, I don't know why they're doing that, but yeah. And the thing is too, like another thing about King is that he wasn't even like a meta option. I just thought he was like cool to run because it was like fun. Like if you're a whale, like yeah, just like flex your like one bangs on Geldas now. But yeah, no, like unfortunately, Damon's a whale too. Like just to like you know, like solidify that like he's doing, yeah, hardly, but. Hardly, but you used to one bang those easily, you know, so like that is like insane, the fact that you can't do that now. And like nothing in the demon team has changed where they gained any type of stats to like, you know, have that difference in that much amount of damage, you know. So it's definitely a questionable decision from the developers. Yes, and I guess do I segue that into the whole Percival banner stuff? Maybe
you can't even kill Melly. What?
Can't even kill Melly? Damn.
Oh, these guys, bro. They haven't touched him. Okay, bro. Like, what? No way.
That is crazy, bro. Okay.
We ain't touch him. Cap. That's the biggest lie of 2024, bro.
Yeah. So,
that's worse than like pre-game mindset, I guess, or whatever. Like,
yeah. I mean, releasing a character and then nerfing it like a shadow nerf too, where you don't even tell people, is so bad. And then because then when they find out, they're pissed. You know, it's like, bro, you made a character worse. So yeah, man, that is terrible. Hopefully they do either address it or just fix the character. I mean, if they're gonna fix the character, they gotta do like some type of compensation, but obviously it's not Marvel. They're not gonna do it. But you know, they gotta do something, man. They gotta do something because that is egregious. All right, so next thing though, y'all. Where is it? The next
it's funny because when I was summoning, right?
Yeah.
I got the guarantee pass from I'm like, huh? Why can't I pick? I was like, damn, bro. Go amazing clickbaited me hard.
No, bro, exactly, bro, because, and I'm going to show it here, y'all, but I made a post about it yesterday, and I did a video, too, but yeah, so I'll read off what my tweet said. So the Grand Cross dev team really is only 3 devs, because they literally just copy-pasted the last Percival banner text and led people to believe they can get any SSR pity. Something needs to be said about this, because if a bigger gacha was to do this, there'd be so much more backlash. That's true. I mean, I tweeted this out in with the, like, idea that, like, bro, like, any other gacha game, like literally any other gacha game that came out nowadays was to do something like this, bro, they're refunding the whole, like everyone that's like summoned, they're giving back like a certain amount of currency, like they're apologizing like crazy, like, oh, we're sorry. It's insane, man. So yeah, so this is the my video that I posted yeah, it was a day. Yeah, and I highlighted the a day ago part too to show like you can see reach 600 loyalty to select and acquire the SSR hero you want, including the new hero, right? So that means they're talking all these other units on the banner, including the new hero, right? It's like part of it. It's part of the package, right? You go to the next one. This is the patch notes after they removed it. They removed it that day. I checked to see if they had it. They removed it from the patch notes. And then this is my thumbnail, so I cut it from my thumbnail. Reach 600 loyalty points to select and acquire the SSR hero you want. And then I went to go check the last Percival banner like image just like this, and it's the exact same text, y'all. That is insane. So they were so lazy that they went to this Percival was like, oh, let's just copy this like whole thing pretty much, put it on the new one, and then like, you know, call it a day, bro. And they literally like, oh my god, it's just so embarrassing. Like, if you're like a developer on a game and like you can't have anyone double check your like your post or anything like that.
No,
like,
you know what I find funny?
Yeah.
It's they're probably like the really like us YouTubers. They just have one template on Photoshop.
Yeah.
Swap in images and call it a day.
It's true. But like, they're a company though, man. They gotta have like, you know, some type of like you know, like quality like check. You know, they gotta make sure it's all good. And then the thing that actually like
the thing is,
yeah,
I get what you mean, like a backlash. The problem is no one. I mean, obviously you do, but no one checks the forms. Like that global forms is just dead now. We're so close to JP.
Yeah,
like no one is looking at it. That's why, like, if back in the day, Shorty might have said something, or maybe even JP did it. But like on global, like, just hide it and forget about it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that's kind of their like mindset too. Yeah. So then the next thing that happened about it was this, bro. They literally tweeted out the updated image.
Oh, they tweeted it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This was crazy. And then even people were like, I saw this when I was streaming, but they like said it said something else in the patch notes though, and they had the image. It's like, bro, what are they doing, man? That is crazy. So yeah, and then I quoted it. I was like, you cannot make this up, and I just put the original one because it's like, bro, what is going on? But yeah, no, like, honestly, I don't care for any like compensation about it. I just wish they would like address it and be like, sorry guys, we made this mistake. It was just on the forums. In the game, it was as intended or something. You know, like
if they addressed it, yeah, then he got a.
I guess they, yeah, I guess they would, yeah, I guess they would have to, but. Yeah, you know, again, it's kind of just like a blown up issue, but like, you know, people were misled. Like I had a few people in my comments that were like, yeah, amazing, I watched your video, I saw the whole like you know, like this little like banner image thing, and I was like, okay, I'm going to the pity just to, you know, get like Valentine's Day or something, and they were like, yeah, no, I couldn't do it. So like definitely like, I mean, part of the problem was because I covered the patch note, but that's their fault for posting it though, you know, like I'm covering it, that's part of my job, so like I'm gonna cover the patch notes and all the new information, whatever. And yeah, they just don't like, they don't check it, you know. It's crazy, man. So yeah, I just thought that was like pretty stupid because they don't it's the copy pasting is like the lazy part too, but like the fact that they don't double check it is like insane to me, bro. So yeah, I don't know. That was pretty stupid. Yeah, that's a net marble for that, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's also like kind of segues, and like part of it is with also like the king nerf too, is the devs just haven't really been like, as of late, like they haven't really been like doing anything like for the people. It's been all just like, you know, things against like, you know, this one was a coincidence unfortunately, but yeah, no, like things like this, it just like, it doesn't like feel good from like a player's perspective playing the game, like when you see a big ass company making these mistakes. And yeah, no, I don't know if this was even on like solo leveling or like idle. I feel like too, like they probably would have said something, right? Because it's more new, right? I feel like, but Grand Cross is an old game. I get it, and like they can kind of like, you know, brush it under the rug. Like it's not something that like a lot of people will notice nowadays. But you know, again, something I thought I had to address. I thought it was important.
I think if it was a festival,
yeah,
they probably actually would compensate somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because a festival is completely different. Where if you think you can go towards the end of like, let's say if the festival was a festival, if you can go towards the end and guarantee like chaos offer, if he was in the banner, there would have been like that actually would have been uproar. But because like the banner had like Tristan, Jelly King, you know, no one,
like the only other desirable character people wanted was Valentine's Day. Like that was like the only other one. So like it was just Valentine's Day and Percival. So it's not like it's not like it was like that bad in that sense, because like it was just, you know, the banner itself wasn't inherently good for it to warrant it anyway. But it's just like the fact that they copy pasted too, and then they change it after the fact with their post. Like, this was crazy. I thought this was crazy. I thought that was insane, man. And they literally updated the text. They really do have the Photoshop template though, and they just like re-put the text.
Yeah, it looks so weird as well, by the way.
Yeah, it does look weird. It does look weird, yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't think JP had this problem, and like that's the thing. Like JP definitely has better like quality control for like their posts like this, but Global they don't even like translate. They just copy paste what they have already out. That's how you know it though, right? Because they didn't even like translate it. They just went to this one, copied this, and then just put it for this new one. So I don't know. It comes off very lazy, and like from a company, bro. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was a little like, you know, disheartening. Grand Cross, unfortunately, the devs they're acting like they only got 3 devs. That's all. That's what they're doing. So yeah. All right. Let me stop screen sharing then. That was pretty much like what I had to say for like the controversial stuff going on as of late. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Those are pretty much most of the things I had on the topic board, guys. Yeah. Unless there's like anything else. Yeah. What's up?
Did we talk about the new game mode, the little mini game?
Oh yeah. I think we all liked it, right?
Bro, you can clear it in like 2 seconds. Like,
that's the only thing that sucks about it. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Is
I actually want to play it more. Like, I was like, ooh, can I do this again? It's like, all right, I got everything. No need to. Like, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
What's the highest points y'all got?
I got 1.1 mil.
I've not been keeping track.
Come on, Gengi.
What'd you get, Dave?
I could probably log in.
Were you like
I
a
got
top
1.2?
1.2?
No. Bro, the highest is 2.5.
2.5? On Global, it's like 1.4.
Bro, I don't know. They got the auto clicker. I don't know. Like, they just. But I swear it's like they give you what, 10 stamina or whatever. You can like get it within like 7 stamina, like all the rewards.
Yeah.
You would have to be like a fish to not get it. Like,
yeah.
But nobody's like that. But
that is crazy. Yeah, like once you get it rolling and you're getting like 1,000,000 points, like you're already done half the event. Literally, like I think one 1,000,000 points gets you like halfway on the bar for the rewards. It's crazy. So.
Well, I actually wish it was kind of harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you, David, you haven't been playing it. Idols have been releasing like mini games every like second week, right? And bro, for like some simple games that are hard. Like generally, you cannot get the high score without being a proper sweat. Like, bro, there was a mini game where you had to. The only way to get it, the highest score, was to have an iPad and have 3 people play for you. It was that crazy.
Was that the one where you had to like press the in between? Oh my god,
people
that was terrible.
2 to 3 people.
That was
and then
terrible.
This one, they released a mini game, but like you have to like build a bridge, and like I've gotten 5K. The highest score is 7K. But bro, it's actually like really, really hard.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried out that minigame yet. I'll have to try it out.
You get free Escanor, so you should.
Oh, really? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll definitely.
And Derriere, if you do it in 2 weeks.
Nice. Okay.
Wait, didn't Derriere come out after Escanor and Grand Cross too?
Like
one after?
No, he was after Lost Vein.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or before Lost Vein. It was 1 or 2 because it was a tricky situation back there, Summon.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, I got 1,000,000 points.
Yep. Yeah, so like I feel like 1,000,000 is like where I like around that I capped out. I got 1.1 on my global, I think, and then 1,000,000 on my free to play. That's where I was at on it. But yeah. I don't know. I like the minigame a lot. I think as Beast mentioned though, like it is easy, which is like I don't know. I mean, you kind of want some difficulty in a sense, you know? It is a minigame, but you do want some difficulty to keep you hooked. And I was hooked just because of like you know, the ping pongs are going crazy. There's so many of them, and like that is fun. But you know, either more rewards or just make it a little bit more difficult. Put a better reward at the end. You know, something along those lines. Because like mini games like that I think are good for Grand Cross and just games in general. I mean, again, at the end of the day, this is a mobile game, so people are on their phones probably playing this. And yeah, I mean that is like a mobile type game, just in Grand Cross, so you get to do it. And I think it's good. You just need to do more of those for sure.
You know we got to talk about, bro.
What do you got to talk about?
We got to talk about the revenues, bro.
Ooh, revenue. Wait, do I pull up release posts?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, we do it.
I
we
don't.
do it. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. It's funny. It's funny. Let me pull it up here. Let me screenshot it.
Funny.
It is, bro. Okay, so right here we got. Oh, let me screenshot it. You guys, you see it. Okay. Yeah, so we got breaking news. September monthly revenue is here. SCS Grand Cross made as much as they did with a festival with the Overlord collaboration with a whopping 3.3 million. And Black Clover Mobile still fighting for EOS shutdown by making 530k WRL is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. So yeah, it shows right here. Grand Cross. Yeah, Honkai Impact 3rd. They're still going somehow. Yeah, Grand Cross 3.3. So they made literally, it's crazy. An OC festival is about as good as a rerun collab. Isn't that crazy, bro? Isn't that crazy?
People love the demons, bro. You know.
Yeah.
Demon buff.
But I
think that banner is so more free to play friendly as well.
Yeah. And like
I got them maxed out in 120 gems. Oh, sorry, 120 gems. 1.2k gems.
I think,
which is basically
like,
a full rotation.
If I'm the developers, that tells me that like OCs are just not successful. Like they went to a rerun collab and it did as good as a new festival, bro. Think about that. Like a rerun.
I mean, it makes sense.
Like
it makes sense.
To an extent, yeah. I mean, if the last month's festival was like an Escanor or something, it would be a completely different situation, though. I feel like, right? Like, it is part of that that it is an OC, right? So yeah, I mean, but 3.3 mil, that is good for Grand Cross. I mean, that's kind of their like, you know, they're around like 3 million every month type average. Like sometimes it's a lot less when it's a super dead month. Sometimes it's you know, more than that depending on the celebration. So that's to be
even
expected.
when it is a really dry month, they still do decent. Like
yeah, surprisingly.
Grand Cross is just fun to be like, okay, we're not shutting down. We're still making too much money.
Yeah.
Like we're just gonna keep it like going a little bit. It's just.
Yeah, like that's literally them. They're just kind of like on autopilot, really. They just release a unit, they release an event, and they'll still make $3 million. Crazy. I wish it was that easy. And then we have Black Clover Mobile going from 650,000 to 530, and supposedly, Beats, I don't know if you saw it, but supposedly Merly was saying that the JP made like 30k or something. It's terrible.
What?
50k, sorry. 50k, sorry. Yeah, no, like really low though, really low. Again though, like for people to like to have context, like some games don't need a lot to run, right? So like Grand Cross probably doesn't need all 3 million to keep their servers up. They probably only need like give or take. Honestly, they probably don't even need really a lot. It's probably like 100k realistically, maybe like 500k max, right? It doesn't take them a lot of money to keep the servers up, definitely not. And they're making a lot more than like you know than they're you know, just to run the game specifically. And with Black Clover Mobile, like if they're only expecting like 100,000 a month, then this is still fine for them because they could still keep afloat. It just, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what their expectation was for their game and whether or not they spend more on it versus how much they're making right now, right? That's the only thing. But every game is different. Every dev company is different, like depending on how much money they put into the game making it. So yeah, it depends. Like I used to do Action Time in, they only make 100k a month. The game probably costs like 5k to run. You know, like it's probably not a lot. So
how do they mess up so bad with an IP like Black Clover?
Black Clover?
It's just the game was handled poorly.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, like the global team, the global game passed JP. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, global being better than a Japanese version is insane, bro. Like that's not common.
If global, like JP just took like a month off and global went ahead. That's just basically what happened.
Yeah,
and then he added like terrible, like the fact that both global and JP are two different games is yeah, showing a lot. I will say the boys Idols is not on the list, but it did make 1.9 mil.
Okay, not bad.
Yes. Which is surprising because that game, it really is free to play. Like you do not need for money.
Yeah.
Can we have a link to the actual like
the full thing? I don't know if more really
posted on the... I'm pretty sure I checked because it wasn't the last time. It's not on that list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess they don't put like the idle games on the gacha revenue chart. 'Cause I know like someone does like a monthly like post on Reddit about it, or whatever, and then really just like grabs it. Yeah. That's good though. Yeah, I mean, again, Idle, like you could tell, Idle is definitely a game that is a lot less like amount of money spent to run the game for sure from like Grand Cross with like the models and all that. Because you know, Idle is just like chibi stuff. So you know,
Plus, it's not even like you can spend a lot of money. Like,
yeah,
they've added a new pack recently to like make you progress your growth. And bro, they had a new system. Oh my days, I don't know what they're thinking. Just you have to upgrade something, right?
yeah,
And the more times you upgrade it, the lower the rate goes down. So like right now, it's for me, it's like 50% to upgrade it. But there's
dang,
also a major failure rate where it's like 10% chance. Where if you get the major failure rate, it will decrease the level, right?
dang,
What?
So
that is
yeah.
terrible.
So when you
Yeah.
get towards the higher ranks, right? Level cap is like 100. Bro,
Yeah,
it's a one. I literally do not know how it's possible. It's a what it goes from like 10% down to 1.5% chance to get a success rate, but then a 50% major failure rate where it can D rank.
that is crazy.
And it
Why would
bro,
I
it goes
bother
from,
then?
I don't know how it's gonna work, but like the I saw him Serious Links he cheated and fully maxed out. It's like four. I mean, you play the game, you know how much gold
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
get. It's like 2 trillion gold.
2 trillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on for me personally, like my login, I'll get around like depending on if I do like times 80 that day if I'm lazy or something and I get lucky with gold, like I'll have like 500 million gold. I'm not at like, you know, the billions or trillions. That's crazy.
No, I'm at billions. Billions is doable now.
Okay, okay.
With
Yeah.
with the energy, you can probably get like a 2-3 bill a day.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
trillion though?
trillion is crazy.
2 trillion, not even what 2 trillion.
Yeah, that is crazy. So, yeah, man. Is that a sign of bad things to come from Idol, or is that just like, you
No,
know?
I think it's no, because actually it's a really good update, like in terms of
Okay.
CC and like actually like it's a way to level up your character without actually just spending money and maxing out dupes.
Yeah.
But just for some reason that end part of it is shockingly bad.
Yeah. I feel
But
that.
it
I
is
feel
like
that.
the first like update where like yeah, what you lot doing?
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. But yeah, like that's pretty much the monthly revenue though. We'll see next month. I mean, what do we? Yeah, so if end of month this month is collab,
Either
like it's
this will be
been,
a bad
then
month, I think.
yeah, it'll probably be a little bit worse.
Because
Yeah,
this is our first banner of the year where it's not a festival collab. So
yeah,
naturally it's gonna make less.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Unless the
So,
new festival collab at the end of the month is like really good and it slides in a couple of mil.
mhm. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. But yeah, again, like they're gonna make their consistent amount of money anyway, so like they're fine. Like they're fine. And I always get these like comments like, "Oh, Amazing Grand Cross is gonna shut down." Like this is not. It's like, unfortunately, guys, no, it's not shutting down. Then and the reason why is because they make more than enough money to do what they need to do, and they don't even do much. They don't need to do much. You can tell by their global dev team they don't do much, but they'll still make 3 million. You know, on global
Dev
and
team, by the way, Dev.
dev team.
There's got to be one person running that. There can't be more people to do it.
Right?
Like
There's no way, man.
they don't need to as well.
It is
It's literally
insane.
just one person on the forums.
Yeah, it's insane, man. So yeah, they definitely don't need a lot to run the company, and even the game, like you know, it's not really like that much, really. I guess like the one person making the art for the characters, and then they got like the guy that does the forms, and then they got the guy that does the graphics for like or like their social media person,
To be
whatever.
fair,
Like yeah.
this is only global, right? So JP still made some money.
Yeah. So JP probably
so
made
it's probably
around the
more around,
same.
like,
It's
five.
yeah, like 5-6
Like, 5 mil.
million, right? Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. That is good. I know the big shocker from this though, and this has nothing to do with like Grand Cross or anything, but I watched Tectone's video. I wanted to hear what he say about Grand Cross, but TLDR, Tectone was like, "Oh, that game's terrible," but I actually just hate the 7 Deadly Sins IP. So that's what he said. But nah, like
tell him to keep that energy when Origin.
For real, he was actually excited for Origin though. Like he was like, "Oh, I want to play Origin, but like shut down Grand Cross, like get this out of here." That's pretty much it, like the way he was talking about
Yeah,
it.
he was complaining
On
week
launch.
1 of
Yeah,
the game.
yeah. He
which
was
is
a
like,
launch player.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is this is not. Yeah,
Yeah, like the major like shock. I don't even think it was a shock. I think people kind of expected this, but like Wuthering Waves was like they like lost like half their revenue in a month. It was something crazy. They were at like 13 million. They went down to 6 million. So that was kind of insane. But yeah, I mean, again, every dev is different. Like, you know, some don't mean or don't need like a super insane amount of money. They just make a ton of money and it's just extra, you know. So yeah,
Bro, that's why I don't like Bandai games. Because
yeah,
unless they're making Dokkan money, that game's shutting down.
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
not keeping up.
They got like honestly they got high expectations, man. And Dokkan like
Yeah.
really set a precedent for them that like if they ever make another game, it gotta be successful or they're shutting it down. So. Or if they're not shutting it down, it's just you know, it is making enough to where they're like, okay, we'll keep it going. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much that for the revenue though. Yeah, let me alright. Let's switch over. Alright, so anything else guys that we need to mention for today's podcast or what else we saying?
Some Fortnite's news, because we are getting a new season next week.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. One, the manga's really good right now. Little tournament art going on. New characters getting shown. Actually sick. I might have spoiled it on Twitter, my bad. But the opening, I think, has been gassed up a little bit, you know?
Okay.
Because I saw on Reddit, apparently 2 big One Piece animators are coming out to make the opening. Only the opening though, not the actual season.
Okay.
So and I think the person was tweeting out literally a few days ago, or no, yesterday actually, saying, "Oh, I can't wait for you to see what I've made." Not confirmation from Fortnite. I think apparently they confirmed in like a German interview. I had to sort of translate it, and I think it apparently is true. And yeah, the apparently really good animator. They cooked for it. Even some of the animators I saw somewhere else as well, they were saying season 2 is really really good. But apparently there's some bad news though. Apparently, I think they said on Netflix that it's coming globally, that you can watch it, but then they removed it. They done a net marble.
Oh,
just
they
removed
pulled
it
a
and it
net
was
marble.
fire.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know if we're actually sure if it's coming straight towards Netflix for like globally, which
Yeah.
is a little bit annoying because once again, the reason why not season 1 did so bad, but like you want to watch it weekly, you don't watch fan translations.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little bit annoying.
It's true,
But
true.
it's only 12 episodes, so it should be better animation.
That's good.
And I'm not too sure much it covers. It might cover the whole demon arc. I don't know, because they show stuff in that trailer which like that is pretty far in, but I mean maybe once again, I don't really watch or read too much manga, so like I don't know how much they
Yeah,
can
like
cover
how
in
much
like
material
1
they'll
episode.
cover, yeah.
Yeah, because like that there's like a little small arc which you will see like they've kind of shown a little bit, which like for me, because I'm reading that weekly, it felt like a whole season. But that literally might just be 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And then you have the whole demon arc for the last like 8. And yeah, if they end it where they end it, oof. If they finish part 1 of 4 nights, that's gonna be crazy. That's
Yeah.
really really good.
That's true. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but really looking forward to the opening. Overworld as well. Oh, we're eating.
Overworld,
Like
let's
actually,
go. We love
and it actually
Overworld.
sounds good as well, by the way. Like if you haven't heard it, but like
Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to it after. I think I heard it after when you told me about it before though beats. Like it was like I think you mentioned it was Overworld and I had to go listen to it.
you know what's good? When I'm playing the trailer on repeat just for the opening. And I've only done that for a few animes. I've done that for like Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really looking forward towards it. And like I mean, maybe because I'm paying more attention towards it now, so I'm seeing things. But like I haven't seen like a hyped up opening from Seven Nations ever.
Yeah.
So this is looking good.
That's good, man. That's good. Yeah. That pretty much covers it then. Yeah. Unless you guys have anything else to mention, I think we wrap it up.
Yes, I'm good, boys. I'm good.
Davo?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. That's going to be it for Sacred Treasure Podcast, episode 85. We will see you guys next week with the Estarossa stuff. Yeah, no, it'll just be like a standard patch with Estarossa, but we'll talk all he has to do and everything with him, and we'll see you guys then. So that's going to be it. And we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, guys.